and welcome to ANB Bronze 9 Part 3. Yesterday's, or the last episode, I was on champion level 581, pretty much got the ELR set, initial set built for experience farming. Be doing more experience farming as we go along. What have we got here? 2 horrible rings. So I need to make a necklace as well to finish that set off. Arc Lightning and Frostbeam are slowly levelling up to level 10. I've got 75 minutes left on this 200% booster. What I'm going to be doing initially is carrying on running Troll 75. If that time starts tumbling, then I can move up a bit, and I'll probably then drop in clips as I move to higher trials. So the next thing you see is probably running something a bit higher than 75, since we saw that yesterday a few times. There's no need to re-record that today. So I will see you again very shortly. And welcome back. So the necklace, again, not a brilliant thing. Haste vitality, add 9 haste, 4 vitality I think, 9 experience and 5 ability rate. And then just the way that I added gemstones pushed vitality above ability rate. It's pushed my toughness up over 200,000, which is more than enough for where I was running at 75. The first run that I did of that came out at 80 seconds, so I went and took a look at 85. That came out at 78 seconds, so we're in the range where perhaps we should be farming higher. So let's take a look at 90 together and go and grab the first celestial transform. How far can we go? 97. We'll at least get 90 out of the way. That's one target down. So we're still on epics, so that's good. The extra bit of ability rate helps as well from where we were yesterday. Now, admittedly, the last 2 maps were very heavy populated with elites, so this run may not be as good as that. Let's freeze them, we should be able to escape. I think we have enough in this blob to draw out Kara. We definitely do. She's probably going to take a few beams to put down. Yeah, quite a few. Unless I get a talisman of power proc. That's a bad beam. I was focusing on the minion too much. This should be better now that that's procced. Yeah. So if we get a talisman of power proc, then we can do that. So under 2 minutes I will be farming 90 for a bit then. What does that do for our champion levels? Yeah, 29 off that run, so that's good. Things can move along quite quickly at 90 for now. So next time you see me, hopefully we're looking at Troll 100. So see you again shortly. Oh, actually, let's go and collect our celestial transform in all its glory with absolutely nothing to put it on. Let's put it in there for now. Okay, see you again very soon. And welcome back. I'm slowly starting to convert the epics up into legendary experience farming gear. So far just the shoulders and the Frostfire sash. The shoulders haste ability rate power experience with armor brilliant diamond socketed, and haste ability rate frost damage experience on the Frostfire sash. Earlier I had been saying that I didn't like sort of the 1500 to 1600 range ability rate. From about 1770 it's felt much better. Certainly not having to wait around as much for skills to be ready. I think let's take a look at Troll 100. I've not run it yet, so I've had several 90-second Troll 90s, so let's see what 100 looks like. I'm acutely aware that my toughness isn't yet where I would like it to be, but just play sensibly, should get around that. What a weird looking map. It's a huge open space. I am going to have to clear out there because then we've got massive side channels. Okay, so not a brilliant map, so I can't really decide or make a call on whether this is worth farming off this map. Let's go and look at some of this weird stuff going on down here. Everything hidden in odd channels and places. That's horrible. Okay, let's get beaming. Talisman of Power propped, and we only got half of Kara's health down. Not the best time to beam, but never mind. I'll wait for our next sword attack to have gone before beaming again. There we go. We'll get a full channel this time. Yeah, it was quite slow, but I said it's a bad map. I'll run another one off camera, see what that goes like. What do we get for that? It's 22 champion levels. If I can run them in under 2 minutes, I might go there. Integralis Mental, that up there. We pick up 3 currency boosters, 3 gemstones, 15 glory, and some experience boosters, which are very much appreciated always. Experience those. I'll open those off camera, just fill up this. So yeah, I'll take another run of that, see what it's like. I'm still undecided on whether I'm going to do a push or not on this. If I'll see how I feel after the gold farm, I think. See if I want to push or just farm. But that's a decision for me to make, and I'm waffling, so I shall see you again in a little while. And welcome back. I'm about to do the final run of the day. As far as gear goes, we saw the shoulders and sash that I crafted earlier. I expect a level 74 to come out very early when crafting, and thought let's have a go at craft number 3 as a glacis, and it came out as a 74, although damage isn't that brilliant. And 2 trials ago this dropped, which for a Fire Lily experience farming build is pretty much bang on the money for the stats. So I was looking at crafting another item with life on hit, and this has dropped from a trial, so I don't need to do that. So I've decided, since the last 2 runs of trial 100 have been 70 something seconds and 90 seconds, although my toughness isn't quite as high as I would like it to be just yet, let's go and take a look at 105, which is where I plan in farming for the bulk of my experience. So let's have a look if we can get a nice... we've got a donut map. Okay, might not have to worry too much about keeping them balled up. No, no, I've always got a route back round. Okay, let's start beaming. Now, the nice thing with Trial 105 is it's guaranteed to always be a snow map. I think I am going to have to go and get some more mobs. I've got a 3-hour book. Always nice to see elites on these trials, because they are the ones that have a chance of dropping books for mobs. Yeah, nothing procking at the moment, so I didn't expect that to go down too well. That minion distracted me. Especially since the... oh, she's going to get him. How not to fight Kara? This minion needs to die. There we are. Vortex didn't pull her in. Marcus's charge didn't stun her. I'm paying so much attention to her, I didn't get any beams away as I wanted. Yeah, that was really slow, but that was down to a really bad Kara fight. So I think that's probably where I am going to be farming for, certainly when we start up again tomorrow. I'll take another look at that and see if I can do a good run rather than a terrible one like that. 2 3-hour books, 1-hour book. I think it's guaranteed 1 hour off Kara at that level, and then occasionally you get a 3-hour book, and certainly the elites have a chance of dropping them, so it's all good, plus you get a lot of experience from them. So what are we, 2 hours and 8 seconds in. Champion level 1173, still mostly on epic gear. Power's just going to go through the roof from here on in. Haste would be a bit, I would like a little higher, but that's perfectly adequate. Frost damage, I may yet increase this with frost enchant on the helm, but that'll be after gold farming. Vitality is okay. I'm going to craft one more item with vitality on it, just to get the toughness where I want it. Armour, yeah, that's over 80%. I'm happy there. Life on hit 2744. Ability rate up to 1918. I'm not losing out on any damage by the time this build is finished running. Ability rate getting higher and higher, so with the full legendary set, when it's built, pretty much close to the point where champion levels stop mattering in terms of clearance times. I think in ANB gold I was about champion level 1200 and put in a just over 1 minute clear of 105, but that was with full legendary gear. And if I do eventually get around to crafting a staff, I'll probably stick Slayer on it, because when that procs on Kara on 105, she just melts in one beam. So that's stuff that I shall be thinking about, but for the end of day 3, we're in a really good position, and I've got to somehow figure out how to use up some event time. Any questions or suggestions or comments, feel free to put them down below and I'll answer you as always, and thank you very much for watching.